everyone, my name is Dariusknight, and you are watching episode 3 of FTB Infinity Evolved Skyblock. Yay! Now, you might notice someone beside me here. This here, his name is Slacker. Slacker, hello. Say hi.
Hello.
Now, Slacker has decided to do a little bit of a co-op with me on Infinity Evolved Skyblock, and hopefully he'll be able to help me out with make some really outrageous builds and help me finish this pack as quickly as possible and make it fun for you guys. That's the whole point of this series, to make it fun. So in today's episode, we have a couple things we need to do. First off, we need to work on getting a coke oven and a blast furnace because I need steel. It's time that we move past me hammering cobblestone, gravel, or sand to dust and sifting all that and do it automatically because, heck, why would we want to do the boring way? So, without further ado, let's get started. And we're back. Now, I got some things in my inventory. You'll notice that I have the engineer's hammer and some bricks. I also have here a recipe for what is called the coke brick from Immersive Engineering. The coke brick needs bricks, clay, and any sort of sandstone. Any sort of sandstone. Thank you. And each crafting recipe will give us 2 coke bricks. It's a 3x3x3 structure, so we're going to need 27. So that's going to be 14 crafts. So I have 12, so I'm going to have to make some more. And I'm actually going to need 4 more. Oh, I'm going to need to make another furnace because I accidentally lost my furnace. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll use this crafting station here and make ourselves a furnace. And we'll put the furnace down here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it right there. It doesn't really matter. Oops. And there you go, Slacker. You can have your wood back.
Sorry about that.
No, that's no problem. Now, Slacker here is making dirt because the goal of this is to make enough steel so that we can automate our resource production, so that we can get iron, because iron is what we're going to need for this little thing here. This is another thing I did while off camera. It's called the cart assemblers from Steve's Cart. We are going to make ourselves a Steve's Cart to get a automatic tree farm. The automatic tree farm is going to be used mainly to get wood and charcoal. Charcoal is going to be used for our power production. Our power production is probably going to be a couple of steam boilers. We're going to probably be using a lot of steam dynamos because they're the easiest and cheapest to make right now with our tech level. And we're going to need it to be able to power our IC2 machines and our thermal expansion machines as we get into them. But today, like I said, we're going to get the coke oven and the blast furnace. So let's put that there. And we are going to put the bricks in. And I'm missing 1. Okay, so I need 8 more. Oh, and another thing. Techno was gracious enough, because I was complaining on Skype last night that I was having problems automating my clay production, and he graciously built this little thing for me, the Techno Clay 2000, where basically all I do is I throw down sand and I can throw down some clay. And you'll see here I got a float. He made me a floating endoflame and a floating cliconia. And this little thing, this block place, will replace the sand. The cliconia will take mana from the mana pool, which is getting the mana from the endoflame, and it's going right in there. So as you can see, I've got over almost 2 stacks of almost 2 stacks of clay. Let's get 8 because that's all I need left for that. And I need to put 4 more in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I know some of my viewers are probably going to be yelling at me. You're wasting your coal, your charcoal. Well, that's true, but eventually, pretty soon, charcoal is not going to be an issue. So I really don't care if I'm wasting it, especially since coal is easy to get by via sifting the gravel. I have a heavy sieve and a regular sieve, so like I said, I have 6 blocks of coal and plus 7. I'm not running out of coal anytime soon. So Slacker, how's the dirt coming?
Got 35.
You got 35? Nice.
I've also found another chest over here, so
Oh, okay.
doing 5 at a time.
You're doing 5 at a time. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay.
Speeding it up a little.
All right. I have my coke bricks. So I'm going to make, let's see, where am I going to put this? Okay, you know what? I'm going to use this little open area here for my my coke oven. So I'm going to put, let's see, how's that going to look? No, I don't want that like that. I want to recess that in the floor. So we're going to take these out. And let's build it. Now, I'm going to have to actually make myself a smelter pretty quickly because I'm going to need metal tools, and I'm also going to need to get casts, because if you'll notice, the last episode, I made this monstrosity of a mob tower that I ended up dying off camera 3 times due to my own derpiness, but I managed to fix it. And you'll notice that I have quite a lot of stuff, including over 2 stacks of ender pearls, a lot of bones. So bone meal is no longer an issue. I also have over 5 stacks of rotten flesh. So we could always, so Slacker, we could always use this rotten flesh for to make dirt. It just takes 10 of these to make one thing of dirt.
So we can't dry it?
No. Well, actually, I think we can. I think, let's see, is Monster Jerky in this pack? Yes, it is. We can.
Well, then, maybe we can make food out of it, but I took a stack.
That's fine. And if you look inside my smelter here, I have over 37,000 millibuckets of resident ender. 37,000. I'm not going to run out of ender pearls anytime soon. And I have enough blood that I could use forever. And
so are you using a vacuum hopper at all to capture
yes, I
any of
am.
this stuff?
Yes, I am. It's right behind my little chest here. And then I got a little item.
Particles now.
Yeah. Then I got a nice little item transfer node underneath. That's basically taking all the items from the chest and putting them into these barrels.
It's not gathering any X.
Yeah, I forgot there was some redstone in the transfer node. I took it out. I guess it's from a witch or something. Eventually, when I get a sorting system up and running, we'll I don't know. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should go from logistics pipes, or should we just do manual?
Man, I do like logistics pipes. It takes a lot of materials. What do you mean by man?
Well, I'm just saying, like, we would use basically we'd use item transfer pipes and then just port them into the we'd just do it without like having the fancy schmancy the fancy schmancy logistics system. So we wouldn't be able to request it. We'd actually have to go physically grab the things out of the.
I'm gonna be honest, man. When I did logistics pipes in the past, I always end up still going and getting the item.
Yeah.
Because it's second nature to me to just go get what I need. I suppose eventually over time I would probably get used to being able to request items, but.
Well, we'll work on that. We're nowhere near that ability to do that yet. But if you want to come over here, Slacker, I want to show you that we've got ourselves a coke oven.
Well, that was fast.
There you go.
I was just standing here and there was nothing there. What happened?
I built it. I built a 3x3 structure, then I hit it, right-clicked it with my engineer's hammer, and poof, we have a coke oven. Now let me get my blocks of coke out here, my coke blocks, because we're going to need the creosote, because I need to get a forge hammer eventually.
Don't let the little Cosa Nostra.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to put that in there because we're going to need that later. We can put this away, this away. The bucket's in the chest if you need it. Now, I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the blast furnace. Blast brick. What do I need for blast brick? Ah, that's right. I need hardened clay. Or, actually, no, is it just sand? Yeah, sand and clay. Okay, well, that's not too bad. And ender pearls. Well, I got a stack of ender pearls. And each recipe gives me 4, so I only need 28, so I just need 8 ender pearls. Well, that's... I got 2 stacks. I'm not worried about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I got to get hardened clay. That's going to be not too hard, so I need, let's see. It gives me 4. So I need 4 for each. The sand is not an issue, but the hardened clay is. So that's 4 clay balls per. So that's 16 per recipe. So that's 8 times 16, which is 8 times 16. So that's 2 stacks of clay to my. I believe that's 2 stacks of clay. Am I? You know, I'm. Do you think I'm in the ballpark there? Or?
At least in the ballpark.
Yeah. Let's see. 6. Yeah. Let's see. 120, 16, 4. So 4. So 16 times 8 would be, yeah, that's exactly 2 stacks. So how many do I have here? I almost have 2 stacks. All right. Oh, sorry?
Then I got a silkworm.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Hungry? Are you?
No, I got food in here if you want. There's some bread and some apples, and I do have raw chicken, but we can't really eat that unless you want to get sick. But
I was being facetious.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't eat them.
Well, you can cook them. You can eat them if you cook them, but not very nutritious.
Not very filling either.
This is true.
A lot to make dirt. You can make dirt, but it takes a lot.
Well, that's why I like to use the. That's why instead of the leaves, I usually use the rotten flesh because it's a lot easier to do that.
Right. Yeah, I use that up pretty quick.
All right. So let's make our.
But where do you want your island?
Where do I want my island?
Dirt patch.
Or dirt patch.
Okay,
well, I'm going to use this as our this whole area here is probably going to be for our machines and our production of materials.
Sure. All right. Fair.
So, how about you go this way, like behind here?
Fair enough. All right, I'm on it.
And I think I have some. Well, you have the wood, so you can probably make your. And then I think what we'll do is eventually we're going to make ourselves a house.
Sure, sounds good. How big do you want this thing? Like a 9x9?
Well, we're going to remember, this is going to be a Steve's cart, so we're going to have to, it's going to be on rails. Let's hold off on that until I actually get the Steve's cart ready. That'll be in our next episode.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Now, I got to get some stuff ready and cook all this hardened clay, and we'll be back. See you in a bit.
Sounds good. You want me to go back over here and encounter him?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Not doing any good because you don't have any footage on my.
Okay, looks like we've got a little visitor over here. There's no need to fear. Dariusknight is here. Da 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 da. Whee. Goodbye.
Deuces.
It just went gone. Okay, back to work. See you in a bit. And we're back. And now I've done some work on with getting sand and the stuff we need. So we have our 32 hardened clay. So let's just put these like this. We needed 8 sand. And where are my ender pearls? I put my ender pearls somewhere, didn't I? I thought I had them on me. Did I not have them on me? Where did I put them? Oh, I put them... Oh, they're over here. Oops. I used the wrong thing. Did I do it wrong? Blaster. See, I am a derp. Didn't I? There we go. And we have our enough blast bricks. We have 32, which is more than what we really need, but that's okay. Eventually, we'll use those up. And let's just break this here, because we're going to put our blast furnace over here. And, oops, chicken stick. And you build, it's the same thing, you do it the same thing as the coke oven here. You make a 3x3, 3x3x3 little cube of the blast bricks. And then you hit it with your engineering hammer. And it makes you a blast furnace. Or a blast furnace. And this is how we're going to make steel at the beginning. And those can go in there for now. My engineer's hammer. Excellent. Okay.
Said you had plenty of these ender pearls, right?
Yes, we do. We have
one.
Yes, go right ahead. Please do. There's like
Throw one up on top of this tree. Work down.
Sure. There's like over a stack in a bit. Go right ahead and grab one.
You get what I'm saying, right?
I get what you're saying.
Found it's a good way to get these bigger trees.
Glass bottles. Oops. Well, actually, we have 4 more.
I might be screwed.
Why?
Might be about to die.
Why?
Bro.
Oh.
Missed.
Oh.
Off into the void.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I guess if it doesn't hit something, it doesn't make you tell. Right?
Right.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think it just vanishes into the ether.
God, I thought I was going to throw me into the
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Slacker falls out of the world.
I just laugh.
I was like, oh no, I think I'm gonna die.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Oh, well.
Again. Oh boy. Third time's a charm, right?
You
If it
hope.
doesn't work this time, I'll find another way.
You can always pillar up. We have cobblestone. It's not like we don't have... Okay. Good luck.
I think I can do it. Now I can't see.
Okay, hold on. Let me just sleep for you.
Much appreciated.
Okay, there we go. Good morning. There you go.
Bam.
Nice one.
Thank you, sir.
And we have glass bottles, by the way, from a witch, so we can actually pick up our. We can actually put in some of our creosote oil. And let's see. I'm actually going to make this into. For my viewers, I'm making, since he can't see what I'm doing, I'm making compressed sand. Because I'm going to be using that to make materials. Because we're going to need I can't talk tonight. We're going to need yellorium eventually.
Yes.
So we're going to need that through the compressed sand. And I'm also going to put... Oh, I ran out of... We're completely out of burnable material, except for logs. I'm gonna have to get charcoal going. What? Guess what? That's exactly what we're gonna be doing the next episode, isn't it, Slacker?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm just gonna check the time here and see how much we have left, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do next. See you in a sec. Okay, well I have about 10 minutes left on the video today. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to be sifting this compressed sand. Hopefully get some little yellorium to show you guys that. And then I think what we'll do is we're going to start cooking up some iron, because we're going to need a lot of iron. Iron is the one thing I have very little of, and I'm going to need quite a lot of it. So we're just going to continue doing this heavy oak sieve. And if you notice, I've got no hands. I'm doing this completely without touching my mouse because I have mouse keys. The accessibility option in Windows is very, very nice. It saves me from having to constantly right-click. I like it.
I always lay something up against.
Oh, well. I like my way better. My way's technical.
Yep. Very analog highway.
Yeah, well, there you go. Shows you a difference in our styles, right, guys?
Absolutely.
All right, so we're getting electrolytes. Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad that I'm doing sand. We do need electrotine. I'm seriously, I'm not able to talk today. I do not know why. I just got back from vacation. I'm back to work, and I guess that's what did it to me. Let's see.
Sounds like a brain fart to me. Those are the good kind. Only you can.
This is true. Ah, we do have some crushed yellorium ore. Excellent. And some uranium ore, too. Even better. Woohoo! Then let's see. Cactus seeds, some exotic seeds. Ancient spores. Excellent. Perfect. These are what we're going to need because we're going to eventually get into getting mushrooms because we're going to need nether wart. So we have a way of making mycelium. Excellent. This is good. This is very good. So I got another 30 left. And I'm hoping to get enough for... Thanks for the help, Slacker.
Hey, buddy. Just speed it up a little.
Eventually, after next episode, we won't have to deal with this manually. We'll have automation on this thing.
Have resources automatically.
Automagically. It's magically delicious.
Or
Sorry.
tragically malicious.
Good call. And probably most of you younger viewers are probably not going to get what we're going on about. One more after this. There we go. Last one. Perfect. And if you want to... Are you trying to sift the dirt? The dirt, there's a little seed.
In my hand.
Oh. Okay.
No! Oh.
What? Oh, did you lose it?
That was not close enough.
Wah, 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 wah.
Too much.
Okay. So with that, I think I have enough to start making some iron. But, oh, that's right. I don't have anything to smelt it with. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, well, okay, ore smasher.
What happens when you throw your oven over the edge?
Yes, well, I didn't have anything in that oven anyway. But I do have some planks I could use to burn. And we're not using them, so why not? But first, I'm going to smash this because why? Maybe we can get some more materials this way. Now, I was graciously donated an ore smasher by Techno, who I have to admit has been very, very nice to me on this server. I've also have to be, give a shout out to. Oh great! Now I lost his name. Stalker for building my island for me, or like giving me my island, and Rupee Nerd, who also gave me some stuff, including an ender chest, a dialing device, a matter transmitter, a matter receiver, a tesseract, and a what else did he give? And a remote orderer. So yeah, that was really, really nice of him. And I got any more powder or nope. All right. Any or broken iron ore? Okay, well let's use this and let's get this into our. You might as well make as much iron as we can. Okay. Okay, put that back. There's a crook in there if you need one, by the way.
Oh, I got plenty.
You got plenty? Okay, fair enough. Okay. I got 21 iron ore. Now I really should make really should make myself a another smeltery and smelt these down to ore double.
Isn't that what you're making clay for over there?
Yeah, that's one of the things I was gonna do. We have basically 50,000 millibuckets of resident ender. Once we get a gem cast.
I got some of your powdered iron.
Oh, you got some powder? Oh, okay. Pass to me. Right here. Oh, perfect. I got 22 actually. Woohoo! So I got 22. Excellent. And let's cook some of this up because I'm going to need it. Because what I'm going to be making, I'll show my viewers. I am going to be making the auto compressed hammer. Or no, sorry, the auto where is
Hammer.
it? The auto compressed hammer, that's right. So I'm going to need steel, which is why I have my blast furnace, 2 pressure plates, and a compressed diamond hammer. Diamond hammer, which is 9 diamond hammers. So I'm going to need 18 diamonds to get this to go. So I have a lot of sifting to do of gravel in the next episode, and I'm going to have to start using this. So let's get some of our coal coke, our block of coal.
Sieve, I can travel with you.
Yeah, go right ahead if you. And we'll do that off camera in between episodes. So I just need 2 more, or did I already? Ah, okay. I figured. Okay. Well, let's use these trapdoors that I'm not going to use, that I used in my my thingy, my mob trap. And I just need 2 more to turn into steel. And then I have plans. Next episode, I have big plans. Anyway, for Slacker and for me, Dariusknight, I'm saying bye-bye.
So we're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.